I'm Urza47, and it's time for some more Urza Enters the Arena. This time we're up to 4-0 with a warrior deck. I don't normally play warrior, but that's what the daily was, so I did. Usually I just pick whichever class I have dailies for and go with that, because it's more gold efficient, and plus I just like the variety. Also, it goes to show that I'm a firm believer that every class can be successful in Arena. Generally there's some that I would rather have just because they're more consistent, but you absolutely can go 12 wins with any class. Even though I've only ever done it with one class, that being the mage that you can also see on YouTube elsewhere. But I don't play warrior a lot, and I don't think I've ever done well with a warrior. So this deck in particular has a lot of 2-drops and a lot of early game removal. 2 War Axes, very important. Slam is a good spell. Swamp Ooze Raptor. Blood Cell Raider can blow games out if you combo it with a weapon. Cruel Taskmaster is just a Knife Flail Juggler are all just generally good cards. I think overall this is just a nice value deck. There's a lot of good stuff here. Cult Master, I've blown games open getting a lot of cards out of it. I've blown games open by comboing Bloodsail Raider with the Arcanite Reaper. I've blown games open with where is it? Frothing Berserker. Because this actually is a great play if you have a War Song Commander, because you can give it charge and then trade to buff its attack and then attack with it immediately. So good, and it will spiral out of control if your opponent doesn't deal with it. And some good late game as well. Spectral Knight, Venture Co, Stormwind Champion. So let's jump in and go for 5-0. See how we do. I have had a little bit of luck on this one. The most recent game I played, Thrall, when each of us had one powerful minion out, and on the coin flip, it would kill his minion and not mine, and I...
Your soul shall be mine! Victory or death!
Okay, this hand, all of it has to go. For the simple reason that there's a lot of 2-drops and none of these are them. That's much better. Got a 1-drop and a 2-drop, and this early game utility as well. It's interesting that I'm encountering a Warlock at 4-0 though. That's something I'm not accustomed to. This very well could be a zoo deck of some description, albeit less well-timed. Okay, we'll save the Bloodsail Reaper for when I can combo it with a weapon. I don't see why I shouldn't attack with the Organ Infiltrator, because this is not a class that can easily deal 1 damage. It's not a move I would make against a mage, a druid, or a rogue.
Someone called the doctor.
So I can make that trade. Ooh. Nice juggler, huh? Oh, I can just kill this with the Cruel Taskmaster. Yeah, why don't we do that? Instead of... Because I can't use the knife this turn because I don't have a 1-drop to play with it.
What now? Back to work! First kill.
That is just a huge tempo swing, because you can basically use this thing like a like that dwarvish rifleman thing that deals 1 damage, or like an elven archer that deals 1 damage. Or you can use it to buff your own guys. There's just a lot of utility, a lot of different things you can do with that. I don't see why I shouldn't play a War Song Commander on tempo here. I could do Knife Juggler, Bloodsail Raider, but again, I want to save that for when I have a weapon. Next turn I can play the Fen Creeper. And attack with it immediately.
No
he takes care of this.
First kill.
Because the word this says exactly 3 attack, and I can attack with it. No, that's irritating. Okay, well. Okay, getting the Fiery War Axe now is good. That means I can play the Fiery War Axe and the Knife Juggler and the Bloodsail Raider and get attack power buffs out of it.
Squire,
and a knife out.
attend me.
Ready, sir.
That brawl may be useful later. Okay, I don't see why we shouldn't do
Put this apple on
Knife
your head.
Juggler, Axe, Bloodsail Raider.
X marks
And
the
hope for the
spot.
knife to hit the 4-4. That is not what we wanted. Sure, we'll just... And we'll hold on to the axe for now. He has a really big card advantage, which worries me.
Eyes.
So I have to really leverage this tempo advantage that I have. It's also kind of scary. Good news is I can brawl here and hope that one of my guys survives and one of his does not. Even if this guy survives, I can hit it with the axe.
What now?
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the face,
Die, landlubber. Hey,
then
get.
we're going to play brawl. And we're going to hope anything but his 7/8 survives. Okay. I was prepared for that eventuality. The worrisome thing here is now I have no minions and 1 card, and he has no minions and 5 cards.
For the Lich King!
Do I have to?
So I have to find a way to take care of his remaining 13 hit points before this gets out of hand. Slam is not the best of choices here.
What now?
Playing this Shattered Sun Cleric for no buff just seems like a bad idea.
I wonder.
But killing this also seems like a bad idea. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to armor up and pass. Because I can't get... I need to get outstanding value out of all of my cards going forward. And I simply can't do that with those 2 cards in this situation.
From the void, I
Life tap,
come.
which is a little surprised that could be a mistake. 'Cause if I draw into a Arcanite Reaper, he could be in a lot of trouble. Okay, so I could kill this by slamming it and then attacking it. And it would give me another card. But it would also give him another minion, and that's something I'm loath to do. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going
What
to play the
now?
Acolyte of Pain.
You must cleanse the Sunwell.
Buff it. Armor up and then I'm going to kill it. he can deal 7 damage right now, but because of his oh! I'll take that back. I was about to say he would be... Oh, but that gives me a free card. Okay, so he has 10 damage this turn, which is worrisome because if he has... Okay, I'm not... Ow. Fortunately, those guys have way too much hit points. I can't really do much about that. So I think I'm just going to play this.
Pay attention, class.
Bring the pain.
And hope he doesn't have lethal. A Soulfire would bring me down to 1. So if he has another...
You're in trouble now.
Okay, I only have... Oh, this is troubling. Okay, if I kill... Okay, I'm not dead if I do this. I get a free card for that. Oh, that's actually very helpful. Thank you, Iron Jesus. Okay, so this will give me another free card.
For the War Chief! For Hellscream!
Okay, I think I've stabilized this for the most part. He has another 6 damage incoming, but I'm offsetting his damage per turn by keeping up with the
The
armor.
light protects me.
And I do have some big minions to play next turn.
I feel icky.
I wish I had another brawl right now. Okay, I have to think carefully about this. I have a 2/2 weapon coming, which the obvious method would be to kill that, but doing that would deal 4 damage to me. He's looking at 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 if I kill that. Yeah, that's not good.
What now?
Yeah, that's difficult. Okay, so if I equip a weapon and kill this, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I have to play this. This is mandatory play.
What now?
For Najata.
Job done.
Yeah, I have to play that just to not lose, which is unfortunate.
Let the pain speak to me.
Let's choose trade. That's probably smart. Okay, I am probably dead here. He has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can armor up to 9. And I can kill things with my weapon, but that won't help because I'll be taking the damage from it anyway, even if I do that. So this one, unfortunately...
Well played.
His Hellfire ultimately proved very damaging to me. Also, I wasn't as lucky with the brawl as I could have been. But I did at least avoid the worst case scenario, which is what I was really afraid of, so I guess I can't complain too much.
Garrosh versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death!
Okay, these two cards are must-keeps. Shield block can get ditched. Arathi Weaponsmith. Yeah, we'll ditch it. This I like better. So my plan here is to coin a
The
swamp
light
ooze.
protects me.
Or actually, I could coin a slam here. Slam that to get a free card and take care of its shield. It's actually not a bad idea. Sure, it's unconventional.
Job's done.
But those turn 1 Argent Squires are just so annoying. Okay, now I can go right into a Fiery War Axe to kill his... Next turn I can play an Iron Fur Grizzly, which basically removes most of the utility he's getting from his Argent Squire because he has to
I
attack.
hope you
into
like
it.
my invention.
Likewise for the Novice Engineer, actually. We'll hold on to the axe in case he plays something nasty, because killing a 1-1 with it is just not good enough value. I can do better. Next turn is probably Yeti. Cruel Taskmaster and the Ooze is actually not a bad idea here, because I can kill one of these.
What
And it actually sets up a powerful Frostwolf Warlord next turn. So yeah, we're going to do that.
back to work?
We'll kill that because I would rather not kill him in case he has a Brewmaster. And once again, we will hold on to the axe and wait until he plays something worth attacking into it. Overall, I like where this match is going. He has not been able to do much, or he's unwilling to do much. Possibly because my Fiery War Axe is intimidating him away from playing something that lets me get good value for it. Which I'm fine with, really. Okay, well, Frostwolf Warlord's not worth playing now. This will prove useful later.
For the Lich King!
I am not at all concerned about that Argent Sword. He can just keep pinging me for 1 damage for all I care. I can keep armoring up to deal with it. Next turn is probably Yeti Armor Up.
I wonder.
The Spectral Knight, incidentally, is an outstanding card in Arena, I feel. It has high health, and because you can't target it, you can't kill it with a spell, so you're guaranteed to trade for it. And, oh. He played one of his own. Okay, well. Oh, that's something I can get good value with for my axe. So I can attack into it and trade. And then I can Yeti armor up.
I will help.
My health is beginning to get to the point where I'm somewhat more loath to attack into large minions with it, so the Arcanite Reaper is beginning to look like it might go to the face, as opposed to removal. But still too early to say. It depends on what he plays. I'm kind of concerned about him having a very dangerous endgame because
Must consider.
he honestly hasn't played very much so far. That Spectral Knight's about the most dangerous thing he's played. Oh, that is... Okay, actually it's not as annoying as it might have been because I can buff this to a point where it won't die via the Shattered Sun Cleric. So I can play the Cleric and the Violet Teacher, let's say. But I'll play the Violet Teacher after I kill it, but the Shattered Sun Cleric before.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Dies.
For
I get my 5 damage attack.
Pay attention, class.
Another Holy Nova would be really annoying here, but he already played one, so it's a bit less likely he has. And holding him to a 2 for 1 for that, I think is reasonable. Okay, so I can go trade, hit him for 8 damage. Actually, no, wait, before I do that, Frostwolf Warlord into, let's say, a Loot Hoarder. And then make this. Actually, no, the Loot Hoarder first.
Mind if I roll
Then the Frostwolf.
the frost wolf stand ready.
Then we'll trade. But we'll trade here first. Actually, I can trade with this, so it doesn't...
Instruction
something doesn't die.
begins.
This... He will not get his free
For
stat boost.
kill the dog.
Push forward.
And it might be lethal. Let's see here. 14, 17, 22...
I got the beast in my
Plus
sight.
Irritating. Very irritating. Okay, I can kill that with an Arcanite Reaper, so that's not... Although the 6/6 does present a larger dilemma. Let's kill our Loot Hoarder and see what free card we get.
Hey, give me that!
That is interesting. No, actually it's not. Arcanite Reaper and the Warsong Commander. Here.
For kill the dog.
There. Or I could play...
Charge
Push forward.
Instruction begins.
5, 8, 11, 13. Plus, the Bloodfen Raptor is lethal. So he must kill my stuff in order to live. Actually, that's more than lethal, because both of these can get charged. This thing is a really cool card, incidentally. I think I've been undervaluing it.
Try this!
Well, it looks like we know what card he got. Oh, but he can heal and kill my thing. Okay. I think it's still lethal, though. Unless he gets more life gain. Let's see. 8, 10, 16. Still lethal. Yeah, that totally does it.
Push forward.
Try this! Watch this!
And there's the daily I selected this hero for. Getting the 5th win is very important because it means I don't have to dick around trying to make a warrior deck in Constructed to complete that daily.
Versus Rexar!
Let the hunt begin! Victory or death!
Hunter's another class it's uncommon to see this deep in Arena. Huggy. Well, obviously these two are excellent cards, I'm going to hold on to them, so... Anytime you have those two in your starting hand, it's a good hand, no matter what the third card is.
Gorgeous smells.
And actually this I'm going to attack early and often with, because as before with the Warlock, he has difficulty dealing with damage. Oh, that's irritating. I guess we kill it with the Fiery War Axe. You get the 3 random beast, which could be anything, and it's this card right here, by the way. And he's just looking at it. Yeah, there it is. So I need to be on King Crush alert. So it's not a cheap beast, because he did not play it. I would have expected him to play it if it were a cheap beast. Do I play an Arclight of Pain here, or a Loot Hoarder? I will go for the Acolyte of Pain.
First, speak to me!
That will make him less likely to play a minion with less than 3 attack, because it will allow me to get extra card draw out of it. Now, using the one of these charges to kill the web spinner, normally I don't like doing that, but it does free my 2/1 to keep attacking him for 2 damage every turn until he finds a way to deal with it. Okay, that could be... Wow. Spend the card to deal 2 damage to that to give me a card. Okay, Bloodsail Rider is an excellent draw here. So I'm going to assume that's Explosive Trap.
Bring the pain.
Just fine, because it gives me another card.
X marks the spot. Mind if I roll knee?
And now I have this huge tempo swing with the 5/3 on turn 4 to go along with it.
I'll show them all!
Mad Scientist is rather annoying. Because presumably he has... Presumably he has a secret to pull with that. Although he already played a secret, so... You You would only draft this if you had multiple secrets, so I'm going to assume he's going to get another secret if I kill that. Well, let's see what the free card is. Okay. If it's a... whatever.
You gotta be kidding me!
If it's a freezing trap, it's a freezing trap. No, it's not snipe. It's usually freezing trap or explosive trap. Angry chicken?
I let the dogs out.
Okay, that's kind of amusing. Normally I would play the Frothing Berserker before I did any of this trading business. However, this thing has to die. Okay, yeah, he's gonna have a huge problem dealing with this. So we'll play this now.
Blade be
Then
test.
trade here. Make this a 4/4. And now he cannot kill it with his snakes. And if he, if he attacks into it with the snakes, it's gonna get tougher and tougher and tougher. Oh.
My apologies.
Okay. Oh, I get to kill all my stuff with that. Oh. If I lose to somebody playing Angry Chicken in an arena deck, I will never hear the end of it. Okay, I can Crocodile Elite. Swamp Ooze I want to save in case he has a bow of some kind, if at all possible.
What now?
Shield block for the free card. I think it's premature to do that. Yeah, I guess I'll gamble on the weapon.
For the Lich King!
If he has an eagle horn bow, I guess I'll just be sad. Okay, it's quickly becoming a directive to use armor up as often as possible because I'm quickly getting to that stage where he might be able to surprise lethal me. But I have shield block, so I'm not... That's less of a concern as a result. This makes other beasts have +1 attack. This makes adjacent minions +1 attack. So if I kill this, this becomes 1/1 and that becomes
I wonder.
1/2. And Warsong Commander, oh. Yeah, that's pretty slick.
What now?
Okay, we'll make this attack. And we will shield block, just to see what card. That is a useful card.
Charge forward!
Oh, for some reason I confused this with the Arathi Weaponsmith. Okay, well, it's still a good card to play. Okay, take care of that. I am going to allow that. Okay, I cannot slam this because it's not allowed. I could charge and kill this.
What
So actually, hold on. I
now?
can play this and then buff it. Ah, that's brilliant. Okay, we're gonna play this.
Chief!
We're going
You
to
must
buff it.
cleanse the Sunwell.
For Hellscream!
Kill that. Then we're gonna kill this. You cannot cheaply kill my Croakern Elite. And then next turn, I can champion buff them and or cult master the card. Ah, friggin' freaking bow. I guess I play the champion and the raptor here.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Push forward.
Kill one of these with his bow, but
Well played.
what's the well-played business? He doesn't have a King Crush, does he? I lost track of whether he still whether he played that card or not. Oh, that's right. It must have been the angry chicken that he got. That's what that was. Okay. Yeah. No wonder. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. He didn't draft the angry chicken. He got it from the athletic.
Try this!
Join or die!
Push forward.
Face. Why not? And now he's pretty much dead. We can turn off the King Crush klaxon. Ugh. Another one of those? Okay. Well,
Drink with me, friend.
Well
he's just going for quests, it looks like. Because that's still not going to do it.
played.
Let's kill him with this gigantic. Okay, not bad at all. Up to 6-1. Join me on the next video for more of Urza Enters the Arena. Click the link. I'll see you there.